今日の活躍でアンダー20代表入りも見えてきましたが、今後に向けて意気込みはありますか？
俺の未来。そうします。俺たちブルーロックはアンダー20ワールドカップで優勝します。いや、違うな。俺が日本をアンダー20ワールドカップで優勝させます。ナギ天四郎だ。全てが気持ち悪い。
Alright, so I'm not gonna just sit here and act like I wasn't hating on this like a couple months ago, and I still stand by what I said. The first 6-7 episodes were some booty, but they really managed to somewhat pick it up, especially at the end, and I gotta give props where they're due, so here we are today. After going through the first, second, and third selections, Isagi has finally made it. The match to decide his fate, Blue Lock versus the U-20 Japan squad. If he shows out here, his path to becoming the world's greatest striker will be even clearer. Reen had to pull up and tell that boy to lock in, but he was already ready. Then the match begins. Blue Lock's attack squad consists of Nagi and Reen, two of their best scorers, along with Isagi, whose vision and playmaking ability allow him to be a mega asset. But the team on the attack, Bachira and Chigri move up as well. Isagi gave the ball to Bachira, and he's like prime Kyrie when it comes to handles. Hits the pivot on the ball, spin move, and he's left row in the dust, my zesty warrior. And just like that, he's got Isagi ready for the perfect pass. But shockingly, Aiku intercepts it. Shit was literally a perfect pass, and he was still able to move off reflex.
Go ahead, officer, and try to collar me. But I'm not about to come quietly.
Isagi, your line was good play, bro. Chill. With Aiku on patrol, it's gonna be hard to pass their way to the goal. But luckily, they got Otoya. But even he's getting clamped by Monkman over here. Nigga was talking about smelling his next move. I knew he was cooked. So with that, they give the ball to Glasses over here. And even with this clean move, he still can't get past the eyeball boy over here. He got hella speed. The ball gets kicked away, and it's finally time for a real nigga to cook, Nagi. But even he gets clamped by these two right here.
Thanks, Mio. You good boy.
And Nagi had the same reaction as me when I heard this. Cause what the hell are you talking about? With that, Blue Lock is forced on defense. Sai then gets this nice cross to Sendo, Japan's ace, but luckily for us, Sendo ain't really like that, cause when he shoots, Gagamaru's on that. But Sai isn't even close to done. Facing the goal horizontally, this lunatic gets the second ball and proceeds to shoot a line drive shot over Gagamaru's head into the goal. And just like that, it is 1-0.
He is him.
This man Sai scored a goal, and he was still mad. Called Sendo a talentless monkey because he missed. He just like me for real. On the next whistle, Isagi and Reen do this little duo attack, then kicked it back to Bachira. And one Revenger later, Reen has his eyes on the prize. But this nigga Reen decides, nah, I'ma do my own thing, goes to the line, and does the exact same shot his brother did, but it's no good. And props to these defenders, because they were cooking. Aiku had this insane block on Yuki's shot, and then the big guy got the block on Otoya, and then the ball fell to Nagi, and bro went crazy. Insta kill into the lift tap, hit an entire rotation with two defenders on him, and it was barbecue chicken from there. Had the entire crowd shook, and I do not blame him. Out here hitting acrobatics on the pitch, that's crazy. With 15 minutes left in the half, it's either team's game right now. Sai gets the ball and goes straight for Reen, and bro was not happy. Sai did not care either. His brother was doing his best to keep up, but Sai hit the nutmeg, tells Reen that he's not like that, and then he's gone with the wind. But after Sai passes the ball, Iko reads the play nicely and was able to give it back to Karasu. Karasu to Otoya, Otoya to Chigri, and now he's ready for the cross. He crosses to Karasu for the easy goal, but this lunatic reached straight through it. But unfortunately for Team Japan, the ball fell to Reen, and he made them pay. Aiku thought he cooked when he forced Reen to his weak side, but nah. Nigga activates his Sharingan, hits the shot from his outside foot, and that's green. And now they up 2-1. Reen, my glorious king, that was a ow. Gay ass nigga, lock in. We got 5 minutes left. Not only is the Japanese team getting beat physically, they're getting beat verbally too. Especially Sendo. Say came up like, I'ma keep it a bean with you, bro. You are trash. My grandma shoot better from the box, and her ass can't even walk no more. Switch your number to 55 or something. You would disgrace the position. And he couldn't do anything but take it like a good boy either, because he knew he was right. They had to press L1 for that team takeover. Couldn't let it end like this. And they were low-key cooking too. Saw the 2v1, passed it to this guy right here, and he went for the shot. But Gagamaru was on that as well. Unfortunately though, the other Itoshi brother collected the second ball, got the ball and started doing straight bullshit. I don't even know what happened here, but he went past them, crossed it over, but y'all already know this bum Sendo couldn't get that done. Reen came in and cleared it, but Sai is not done. He told Lil Bro to pipe down again, then took the shot for the upper left. It would have been good too, but Style Man came in clutch. And just like that, the Blue Lock 11 has survived the first half, up 2-1. You know, they were all celebrating and whatever, and Bajiro's mom is fine as hell, man. I would have to be the father that stepped up, because ain't no way she's single. Shigri entire family filled with baddies as well, including him. No homo though. The JFU special advisor was tweaking out here, choking the coach because they were losing, acting like this situation isn't your fault. Ego came in the locker room while they were celebrating. He was on that Kobe time and he said,
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Meanwhile, in the other locker room, this man Sai was already packing up. He already saw what he needed to see, which was Blue Lock, so he was out. The IQ points out that they still haven't used their ace in the hole, Shido, and this convinces Sai to stay. And just from this look, we can tell that he's about to go crazy. Anyway, back to Reen. He's over here stewing because he got cooked by his big bro on live TV, and we get a little backstory on him and Sai. They used to be hella close, and Sai was actually the reason Reen got into soccer in the first place. And back in the day, they used to be an unstoppable duo on the field, and they dreamed to be the best striker duo in the world. Until Sai went to Spain, and he was gone for 4 years. And when he came back, he changed. Sai told him that he changed his dream to become the #1 midfielder instead of striker. And Reen was mad as hell when he heard that. And it's funny because nothing really changed. With Sai as a midfielder, Reen would have better opportunities to be a striker, but Reen was like, how dare you? So Sai was like, I think, here's the deal. We play one-on-one. If you win, we share the dream. If you don't, it's over. What you talking about? All up top, nigga. Let's go. Safe to say, this man Reen got cooked. Bro, he didn't even need to do all this. He stopped in his tracks to hit this move, called his ass garbage, and then scored the goal. Oh nah. Poor Reen started crying about not being able to share their dream. And all Sai had to really say was like, alright then, whatever, and walk off. But nah, bro said,
you are a worthless bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup, you worthless bitch ass nigga. You're gonna stay on my dick until you die. You serve no purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to be in my stream sucking on my dick daily. Your purpose in life is to be in that chat blowing a dick daily. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
That's basically what it sounded like to me. And you wanna know the hilarious part about this? Sai doesn't even think that he did anything wrong. Bro thought he was just advising Rin, trying to be helpful. And he sees what he's doing right now as his little emo phase. That's wild. He called him a worthless bum, told him to fuck off, and then he thinks they're not fighting? Is he good? He made a monster that day. Anyway, the second half begins, and the Sai Shido duo starts making their way downtown. And Shido was moving crazy. Sai too. He threads the needle. He and Monkey Boy do this quick little combo, and Sai gets the ball again. Now it's go time. He sends it up towards Demon Boy, but luckily Nico gets there in time. But not only did he get a yellow for that, he's slightly injured too. And even worse, these two are cooking up a devious plan. And damn, they cooked. Watch this. Shido fakes the shot, and Sai goes in. Chigri reads it, but his header isn't good enough. And with both hands behind his back, Shido sends it in for the equalizer. Hit the cold ass pose after that too. Damn. But nah, listen to what he said after scoring this.
I'm getting so high off endorphins. All that gonna come. Don't go cream.
Yo? Anyway, with that goal, a couple substitutions had to be made. Nico gets taken out along with Chigri because of their injuries and fatigue, which means Rich Boy Rayo and Hiyori are going in. When the match continues, we see Hiyori start to cook. Unlike the others, he isn't here to score, but to use his amazing passing abilities. He and Crowboy hit this 1-2 combo, and then he sends it over to Nagi, who sends it to our boy Isagi, and now it's his chance. But he gets stopped by Aiku. Isagi was furious, and I do not blame him. All the pieces were lined up, but he couldn't get the job done because of him. Hit this goofy ass pose on him too. Now it's time for the Japanese counter. But when Sai gets the nice pass to Shido, Ryo intercepts it with the copied version of Aiku's move. The SS squad tries to strike back again, but Ryo and Gagamaru are able to hold them off, and I'm never calling them the SS squad again, I was not cooking. But this is where we see Shido cook. When Gagamaru sends the pass out, Sai intercepts, sends it back, but Gagamaru uses the header to send it away. But Shido just says,
"Okay, I understand it now."
Shoots the bicycle kick from damn near midfield, and that shit's green. The entire team was distraught. Isagi going up to Ego asking him what's the word, and this man said he had no plan. Talking about how even if they lost, they would still have the tools to be up next. But Isagi said, hell nah, fuck that shit. You're the coach, run the plays. So he's like, alright then. Subs out Otoya and brings in Baru. And apparently, this is all going to part of his plan. They start off with this Rin Hiyori Isagi combo. But when the ball gets to Isagi, this dude Baru barges in and steals the pass. He moving like my teammates on Blue Log Rivals, putting the I in team. Dude fucked around a bit and made it to the box, but instead of passing to Isagi, who was wide open by the way, he sets up his own play, juking the defender, and goes in for that shot, but it eats the crossbar. Then Yuki got the ball and started cooking, entered the flow state, and started moving different. That street style dribble. This shot was fire as well, the Gyro shot. But that boy Aiku was playing no games. He flew in with a block, and we see that he's entered the flow state as well. We get a little backstory on him, and it turns out that he used to play striker too. But unfortunately, his coach is tainting his view with their playing for others philosophy. So he ended up losing that drive to become #1. But when that dream died, a new one was created, becoming the #1 defender. And now he's locked in. Even when Rin got the second ball, he was able to stop him in his tracks, and now it's their turn. But Aiku isn't the only defender that's locked in. After Sai gets the ball, he makes a nice pass to Devil Boy, and he takes the shot, and Gagamaru barely misses it. This man proceeds to hit a one-arm handstand and uses his foot to block the shot. Damn. And Ryo was on that timing too. He has Nagi's special move and sends it towards him. And now it's time to counter the counter. It's a 4-on-5, but Isagi knows he can make it work. Nagi sends it to Isagi, Isagi to Rin, Rin to Karasu, Karasu back to Isagi, and Isagi to Nagi. Nagi traps this nice pass and sets up Isagi for the goal. And now he's home free, just as he envisioned. But here comes Sai, the one thing that he didn't account for, because this nigga is supposed to be in the midfield. Isagi tries going for his direct shot, but Sai gives him this little push and messes up his line of vision, and now he is cooked. He can't even pass to Rin either because Aiku's on patrol. But here comes Baru barging in, unleashed all his Conquerors hockey on a damn tap-in. Bro acted like he scored the game winner, took off his shirt and everything. But hey, a goal's a goal, and better yet, it's tie game. Even though it's 3-3, these two were still not done fighting. Rin was mad that Isagi was stealing all the glory, and Isagi still knows that Rin's calling all the shots. So they both want to devour each other and settle the score. And with that, the final stage of the match is set. Sai got the ball and immediately popped his ult. Turned out he'd been chilling the entire time, and now he's getting serious. He starts moving different. Nutmeg leaves Isagi in his tracks, then he makes these two look stupid while speeding off. Hit an AI step over Rin while still dribbling, and that set him off. And props to him, because he knew exactly what Sai was cooking. While he's continuing to make a mockery of Blue Lock, Shido is setting himself up with a dramatic finish. So he locks in, and when Shido goes upstairs for that cross, Rin comes in and takes that direct hit. Ain't no way he didn't get a concussion from a hit like that either. Shido wasn't even sorry about it too. Ryo sends it to Nagi, and the Blue Walkers take it upfield. And when Bachira joins him, Isagi now has the final piece to his goal scoring equation. Nagi passes to Isagi. They're pulling off 5 deep right now, so they can introduce a new style of attack. Isagi hits the 1-2 with Bachira, and when Barudama is coming with the friendly fire, this gives Bachira a chance to take the ball, and he goes crazy over the rainbow. Then with 2 defenders on him, hits the spin move. Then he makes Aiku look silly, fakes the shooting motion into the lift, and goes in for the score. And nah, this was crazy, man. Single-handedly made it to the goal by himself. would have been the dagger too, but Monkey Boy finally does something for once in his pathetic striker life and saves the day. Dude experienced a revelation of some sort, talking about how you want to marry a Hollywood actress or something and change Japanese soccer too. Okay, man. Sai gets the ball, and as Aiku notes, everyone is hella locked in right now, and so is Sai, because he passes the ball not to Shido, but to these two right here. Stop these guys in their tracks, but then Rayo blocks. Monkey Boy comes in for his 5th shot of the night, but you already know he missed. Sai gets it next, and then we see he passes it to Aiku, the former striker. Oh nah, but Rin is there to save the day. Time for a corner. Sai sends off the cross, and Rin thinks that he has it, but it's not for Aiku, it's for Shido. But y'all already know that boy Isagi was ready. Read that play beautifully. Crept up behind Shido so Sai couldn't see him, and snuck in for the steal. Clears it, and it lands in Hiyori's hands. And now it's time for the final counter. This lunatic Rin was so mad that everyone was working together with him that he entered the flow state. Unlike Sai, who, as we saw earlier, destroys things beautifully, Rin's ego was the opposite, rather destroying everything in his path. He doesn't care about friends, brothers, or rivals anymore. He just wants to destroy everything. And he gets on Demon Time, got the ball, joked the speedy guy, then heads for the monk while going back and forth with Isagi. Then he flips Muscle Man on his head and heads for the goal. Aiku was watching him, and even he realized that he couldn't stop this monster. Then Shido comes in, gives him props, and we see Isagi come in for the pass, but nah, Rin is gonna do this by himself. Feints once, then shoots, but it hits the crossbar. Damn. And now it's Sai time. This is it. 1 minute left. If Sai gets past the midfield and gives it to Shido, it's over. He zooms by Isagi, makes Baruch slide for home base, goes overhead on Nagi, and now the stage is set for him versus Rin. Nigga paused in the middle of the fucking field just to tell this man Rin that he's still a bum. Is that not crazy? Told his ass that he should have stayed home in his room like a good boy as well. Called him every soccer slur in the book. And reminder, he still thinks that they're just having a brotherly moment. And he isn't even doing this out of any ill intent. He's just a bastard. But Rin isn't taking that disrespect. He locks in and starts moving crazy. Animation changed too. I knew they were about to cook. The final matchup. Sai goes in, heads right, hits the double lift tab right here, then goes up and over into the opposite direction. But Rin got him on lock. So he's like, aight then, reaches deeper into his bag, then traps the ball mid-air, going in for the nasty crossover. But Rin is on that too. So Sai reaches even deeper into his bag, locks in, and tries to get shifty with the reverse right here. But Rin kicks it away. And this is when the thought hit me. Is going one-on-one while you're deep into your own territory not crazy? Not only that, it's the final minute of the game and your ass calling ISO or whatever. The ball is now in the air. Too high for anyone to intercept it, but just perfect for one man. The only one who stayed behind in the goal area. The one who bet his career on a single play. Isagi. And that's all she wrote. Game. I was so happy when I saw that they cooked with this scene. Even with the season full of mid, they managed to pull it off when it counted most. And hats off to them animators at 8-bit because I know they were working in the shittiest conditions. I applaud y'all. I was so glad for Isagi too. He was talking his talk. They made him do an interview after the game and he told them boys that he was going to lead Japan to the U-20 World Cup himself. That's why he's the GOAT. Rin was having it bad, bro. Say came up to him talking about how Japanese football might actually have a chance thanks to a certain player, and he thought he was talking about him. But nah, Sai said it was Isagi, and he was heated. Nigga was so mad that he wasn't even celebrating with the rest of the team in the locker room. Man sat there till everyone left, then stared down at Isagi talking about some, you are my rival now. Like, alright, bro, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video and likes, whatever, yeah, y'all know the drill. And I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.